Hi, I'm George, the Weather Dad. We're going to take a look at the end of this week and on into your Easter weekend and beyond. Now, as far as Easter weekend is concerned, we're going to have kind of a mixed bag. Saturday doesn't look too bad right now. Could be a little rough, especially later on Saturday. But Easter Day itself, well, that's another story. It's going to start off maybe a little bit warm in the Midwest, but it's going to end up a bit on the chilly side. But first, let's talk about your Wednesday. And temperature-wise, not going to be too bad, but notice what's going on here. There's cooler air to the north, nice and warm air down towards the south. It looks like right across little Iowa, Illinois, Indiana, and Ohio, and points towards the east. There's going to be a frontal boundary there. If you're on the north side of that, you're going to be kind of chilly on Wednesday. On the south side, well, you're going to see temperatures in the 70s and possibly even 80s. Normal high this time of year, right around 60 degrees. Come Thursday, that warm air pushes its way up thanks to that low pressure system right there. You have the winds coming up. It's going to be a breezy day. I think on Thursday we could be looking at temperatures in the 70s and 80s right here in the Ohio Valley. Come Friday, well, there's going to be more showers, more clouds around, so we'll knock down a few degrees on the temperature. But see that L right there in Colorado? That's the one that's really going to mess up Easter weekend. Now, as far as Saturday is concerned, that L races out of Colorado, heads up towards Wisconsin. This is midday now on Saturday. Nice warm air ahead of it. It's going to be a bit breezy, but it should be fairly dry. But notice the temperature contrast. Cold there, warm here. That just has a nice little recipe for some potential severe weather. Easter Sunday, that frontal system really pushes its way through. The warm air gets suppressed down towards the southeast. Right here in the Midwest and Great Lakes, we will be below normal. Certainly highs in the 50s, maybe in some locations highs only in the 40s, and it's going to be a chilly north wind. By a week from Wednesday, that warm air is going to work its way back in. So this time of year, you're going to have wild swings. You're going to get some nice warm air, some really cold air. But the nice story here is the cold air doesn't stick around long, so that warm air will come back by the middle of next week. Precipitation. Here on Wednesday, there's going to be some showers around, but the bulk of it's going to be across Iowa, northern Illinois, Indiana, and as well as Ohio, southern Michigan, and Wisconsin. Northern Great Lakes should be okay, but you can see a lot of moisture across the area. This is on Wednesday. On Thursday, it pushes its way north. You see these white dashes. That means it's going to be kind of breezy. Again, bringing in those warmer temperatures. Could be some severe weather around with it. Could even be some localized flooding in some of these areas, as there's going to be a lot of moisture hanging around. By Good Friday, a couple of showers around. Energy kind of breaks apart, so the severe weather episodes will be lessened right here in the Midwest and the Ohio Valley. But here comes that next system coming in there on Saturday. That's when it really runs into that real juicy air, that very warm air. Again, we could be looking at 70s and 80s right here in the Ohio Valley, but that, of course, is going to produce some pretty strong to severe thunderstorms. This is on Saturday, and it's going to push its way through. Take a look what happens here on Easter Sunday. It pushes everything towards the east. It's going to come through with some vengeance, switching the winds around. It's going to be a kind of a windy day also on Easter Sunday with temperatures falling throughout the day the way it looks right now, and it could again be some severe weather right here in the Ohio Valley. That would be Saturday night and on into Sunday morning, where we could be looking at some severe weather. And then by a week from Wednesday, things calm out quite a bit. In fact, that frontal system pushes its way down into the Sunshine State of Florida, where you could be looking at some severe weather there. So the bottom line is, Saturday is going to be a pretty nice day on Easter weekend, but Sunday, that's that transitional day. It's going to start off maybe a little on the warm side, certainly a bit noisy, and then temperatures will be falling. I'm George, the Weather Dad.